Hey guys, Desolator Magic here, and it's well known that there were no good cards in Gatecrash, right? Wrong, you just sucked at Gatecrash. There is one amazing card that is definitely overlooked but awesome. I'm of course talking about Unexpected Results. If I told you that you could cast a spell or a creature or an artifact or an enchantment or pretty much any non-land card ever made without paying its cost for 4 mana, and you're an experienced player, you'd probably say, well, what's the downside? The downside is, it's about as uncontrollable gets. So this card says, shuffle your library, then reveal the top card. If it's a non-land card, you may cast it without paying its mana cost. If it is a land card, you may put it onto the battlefield, then return Unexpected Results to its owner's hand. Now there's one thing about that I thought was really weird. The official rulings state that even if this spell resolves, if you were to hit a land in the middle of resolution, you then put the land in your hand and then return Unexpected Results to your hand from the stack. It never actually goes to the graveyard. That seems a bit strange to me. Oh, and it also isn't then returned to your hand and then placed in the graveyard at the end of resolution like you would expect. So you guys know that anything that brings out a creature or casts a spell for free, I think automatically should be banned from the game. That is just game-breaking, stupid, and modern deck fodder. They could make it controllable and reasonable and standard, but then as soon as it escapes standard into modern, then you're in trouble. You can't let cards like show and tell outside of the block that they were in. That doesn't work. So naturally, I think this card's a little too powerful, but I've never seen people play it, probably because it's completely unpredictable, which then makes it fun, and suddenly I like it again. The best part about this card is that if you whiff on it, in that you don't get a creature or a spell, you get a land, you get to take the land, you draw it, and then you get a second shot with the spell. I mean, yeah, it's a sorcery and you got to pay 4 for it again, which usually means waiting another turn, but I just think that's just hilarious. Now here's the thing. There's probably a combo out there, and it would almost have to not even be modern, because I think it would, oh boy, it would just about require, like that no summoning sickness version of Cryptolith, right? The Earthcraft or whatever. But with Perforos's Hammer, you could put in green devotion-based generation and just loop this forever. Somehow you'd still need blue, but you'd need like an ETB mana generation. But if you had that, and you had enough creatures that could like resurrect a spell from the graveyard and recast it again, also on ETB, you could theoretically loop your entire deck and summon the whole thing. I'm not sure if the cards truly exist, and I feel like it would be like a 4 or 5 card combo, but it just seems doable in my memory. So that would be amazing. Hell, I'd build a deck just to do that, because that would be some funny stuff. But you know what this card really reminds me of? Yu-Gi-Oh! The animated series on television. This is the, oh crap, I'm going to lose. Maybe I'll have one less chance at it. Oh look, unexpected results. Now, ignoring the fact that Yugi is a provable deck stacker, you could just by some miracle pull like a 10/10 creature off the top of your deck, and then boom, it enters the battlefield and blows everything up. I mean, also the fact that this could hit a board wipe that's like really expensive, like Dune Blast, where you leave one of your permanents there or something like that, that's just hilarious. This card just looks like such a riot. If I had a commander deck with those colors in there, I would definitely run this card, especially with, a 99 card deck. That would just make it even more random and even more fun. In fact, you know what this really reminds me of? And I wonder if there's a connection here. The Wand of Unexpected Results, which is the name of the card in case you didn't catch it, from Exile 3 Ruined World, the best game ever made. Yeah, I know Phantasy Star 3 Generations of Doom, that's, it's close. But Exile 3 Ruined World was the best RPG ever. Honestly, I think the map's bigger than Skyrim. And I believe it was made in like 1992 or 94. All the Exile fans, man, let's have like our own little mini convention down in the comments section, which, let's be honest, is the biggest one that's ever going to happen. So if you like complete and utter chaos, just literally unexpected results, if you like unexpected results from your spells and just sheer madness and luck, which I really want to build a modern deck, or maybe just like a casual deck, commander deck, where it's all about random, just coin flips and die rolls and, shuffling and just random card flips and 2 piles and, just something just utterly mad like that. I want to build that in the future, and this would definitely go in. So hopefully you guys thought this card is as fun as I do, and if you have any more suggestions, by the way, this was a user suggestion, leave it down in the comment section, and I will see you guys next video. Oh, I forgot, tonight the snowstorm is going to end all life in Wisconsin. You know, according to the news. Oh, and upon further consideration, it's actually called the Wand of Unusual Results.